Hey, welcome to Caffeinated Crafting. My name is Daniela, known as Caffeinated Gert around the interwebs. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Caffeinated Gert. Let me make that message go away. Sorry, that bugs me when it pops up while I'm trying to record. Those ladies in the Hangout are being chatty. Oh, look, there's some more. Hey, ladies. Anyway, I wasn't going to record again until the first week in August. However, there's been a lot of sewing, and the main reason I'm recording is because I got another KnitCrate. So the lovely, I just bounced you guys all around, didn't I? The lovely folks from KnitCrate sent me this month's subscription by accident. They had sent me the last 3 months to try it out and to review it for you guys, and evidently they forgot to take my name off the list, even though when I got the notice I reminded them, but it still came. And they said if I wanted to record a review, I could keep it. So you guys get an episode today. Yay! So KnitCrate, you can still use the coupon code Caffeinated20 to get 20% off your first subscription if you decide you want to join. It comes, this is the basic one, and this month it comes with 2 skeins of worsted weight yarn. Isn't it gorgeous? It's very soft. It is Knitology by KnitCrate. This is the colorway Dashboard. It is a bouncy, and it is a bouncy. What do we think we're doing? It's a bouncy worsted 100% superwash merino wool. There's 180 yards, and you get two, yo. You also get 2 patterns. You get Yoga Socks by Laura Bain. That's a crochet pattern. And you get the Beach Ball Cowl by Virginia Sattler Reiner. Very pretty. I'm thinking this needs to be a hat. It's so squishy. Or maybe a cowl, yeah. So maybe this cowl. It's a very pretty pattern. I love that for 24 bucks. You get 2 skeins of yarn, 2 full skeins, and 2 patterns to pick from. And this is really soft. Really soft and squishy. I love the colors. You've got, it's like sea glass kind of, almost. Dashboard. What's a dashboard that's related to the beach? I don't know. It reminds me of sea glass kind of because of this color in there, but then you've got this nice purple. There's like this bluey teal. Nice little sand. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Has a really nice bounce. I wish you could feel the squish on this stuff. I like it a lot. For Christmas, I'm going to ask for a KnitCrate subscription, I think. Yeah, I know I am. This is lovely. Lovely. So, if you're interested, go check them out. And you can do that at KnitCrate.com. If you want more information on them also, you can find them on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and Ravelry. And it's all at KnitCrate. Check them out. Alright, so for the non-freebie stuff, I don't think I'll get another one since I did make them aware, like 3 different people now, that I really appreciate it. It's super awesome, but I don't want to get something for free if I'm not supposed to. I feel guilty that I got another one. I was like, should I send it back? They're like, no, if you want to do a review, you can keep it. I'm like, yay! So anyway, actual purchased stash enhancement. I found the most awesome, beautiful fiber at Greenwood Fiber Works. Greenwood Fiber Works. They are on Etsy. Let's see, I laid their card over here so I can show it to you. I was looking for a beautiful red, and I think this fits the bill 100%. It's going to be so awesome to spin. It even has red sparkle in it. Can you see the sparkle, guys? Oh, I can't wait to spin this. I'm Tour de Fleecing, y'all. Tour de Fleecing hard. And I got this beautiful thing from Hobbledehoy. Actually, I got some bats too, but I'm not going to go grab those. You'll see them when I get spun. They're like going on the wheel very soon before I see you again. This one, oh, I didn't tell you what this was. This is 84% Merino Superwash and 16% Stellina in the Victoria colorway. This is Victoria. Okay, and this is Sugared Peach. This is Superwash Merino and Bamboo and Nylon. So it can be socks. I'm considering... Oh no, that's not the right one. This probably will be socks. I have a lot of stuff over here. I am considering applying this with this red. This red is Cherry, and it is from Created by LCB. It was another I was looking for red. And here is all her deets. Can you see that? Oh, there. Oh, am I gonna focus? Okay. This is Superwash Merino Bamboo Nylon also. Ooh, maybe I should apply those two together. That would make some awesome socks. Although I don't need that much for socks. Oh, I was gonna take it out and show it to you. I'm sorry, guys. It's Friday, almost 4:30 in the afternoon. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. My brain's a little just tired and just a little, ooh. So there. Isn't it pretty though? Yummy. This is a new to me dyer. I've already spun one of the braids I purchased from her, and I'll show you that in a minute. I really like it. I will be purchasing more from her. Very nice fiber, very nice colors. I found her because I was looking for gray fiber, and that's the one I've already spun, and I'll show you in a minute. This I bought at Kentucky Sheep and Wool, and I never showed it to you guys. It is Southdown in the Smoke It colorway by Two Guys Yarn. And I have this in stash. It's also Southdown from Northbound Knitting. And these are going to get applied together. This is more Tour de Fleece plans. I have all the Tour de Fleece stuff laying everywhere because that's what I'm mostly been working on. So there's fiber everywhere. Let me put this up here and put this little braid on top so the kitties don't pull that one out. All right. And that blue and green back there is going to get spun hopefully also during the Tour de Fleece. I'm not going to show that to you though because I don't want to go get it. Anyway, it's from Hobbledehoy and it's delicious. So this already is spun. It is a combination of, one of the plies is titanium and merino. It was a 21 micron wool. Heaven to spin, from Created by LCB in the titanium colorway. And my other ply, it's a 2-ply, is undyed 50% merino, 50% yak down from Unwind Yarn Company. I've had this in my stash for a while and I haven't spun it because it's a boring color. Now the fiber itself, oh my gosh, it was heaven to spin, but I knew I would be bored spinning it because it's all one color. It's like a grayish brown. It's gonna be so good to knit though. Check this out. I spun it the other day. We had Tour de Fleece kickoff at a local coffee shop, so there was a whole bunch of people, I don't know, a whole bunch of people. There was like, I don't know, there was like 7 or 8 of us sitting around a table, and not all of us were spinning, but who cares? Some of us were there. Some of them were there for moral support. And so I spun the yak and merino blend while I was out with friends talking. Therefore, I didn't get bored, and it spun so beautifully. I haven't given it a bath yet, but here it is. I've got 437 yards of what I think will plump up to a DK worsted. Isn't it pretty? I love it. I love it so much. I'm kind of glad I hadn't spun the Yakka Merino blend yet. It's like it was waiting for the perfect fiber to go with. I wanted it to kind of go further. So I knew I wanted to apply it with something eventually, but I hadn't decided what. This was a good choice. I like it when a plan comes together. I also have, I think it was like 14 yards of a 3-ply. I chain plied what was left over on the bobbin, and this is just the titanium merino, the titanium colorway merino from Created by LCB. Isn't it pretty? It really has some nice depth to it. Some good, slightly darker, slightly lighter little pieces. It wasn't like one just base color all the way through. And I really enjoy spinning fiber when it has a little bit. I like it when a little bit of the white pops through, so you get a little bit of that just depth of color instead of it just being solid. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I have already spun one. Where's my tags for that? Do I have a tag for that? I know I have a tag for that, but where is my tag? Oh, here. Haha, I do have it right here. So I'm spinning 2 braids of fiber from Elemental Fiber Works. They are both in the Spectrum of Love colorway. One of them is 19 micron merino, and the other one is targi. Now, I have had issues in the past not really enjoying spinning targi, and I got this to kind of see what I thought. I'm really enjoying it this time. I've already spun all of the merino, so the rainbow is all on here. And, well, I don't want to take it off the wheel. I've gone through the purple and blue of, let me see if I can show you that. Purple and the blue, see, it's on the wheel, of the braid that's the targi, and I am really enjoying it. It doesn't feel as spongy as some other targi that I've spun with, so I don't know. Maybe it's a matter of processing. I don't know. But I still have, so I have the purple and the blue done. So I have this greenish, and then greenish, yellowish, orange, and then red. So these are the ones I have to finish. And then I'm going to ply them together. And with any luck, I will have a sort of striping yarn. I didn't separate them exactly. They're not going to match up exactly. There'll be some barber poling as the colors kind of get together. But that's fine. Actually, I kind of like that. I think it'll kind of blend. But we will see. That will, with any luck, get done today. If not, then tomorrow. That is what I am currently spinning. But here's a nice little shot of my merino. It's spinning pretty fine, so I'm looking for good yardage. There's that. Then let me see. I have some sewing. So the Cookville Crazy Quilters, they've been doing a block a month. And some months it's been 2 blocks. But it's like for a sampler to learn new techniques. And I know I've shown you some of them before. But what I did is I went through and I reworked all of them in matching fabric. So I'm using batiks for all these, so that when I put my sampler together, it'll actually match. And I used the ones that I had done for practice, as I made mug rugs out of them, and I donated them for our quilt show in November as door prizes. So I made a Dresden plate, and then I did a flying geese. And look, I used a little tiny piece of woven fabric. Felt clever. This is, oh shoot, what is this technique called? Do you remember, Tiger? Really? I don't understand. You put batting on the back, then you sew a motif, and then you cut the batting around the motif off. And once you actually quilted, then the part you've already done pushes up. I don't really like how this one turned out. I wish I had used heavier batting because it's fairly thin batting. So this one will probably get a redo. 1, I'm not thrilled with my pattern. 2, I'm not thrilled with the thickness of my batting. Thinking this one will definitely get a redo. That was the first time I've done this. It's This one was the first one I've done, and I really enjoyed that. That was quick and easy, easy peasy. I like it. I finally tackled tumbling blocks. I did not enjoy this process. Although this way of doing it was better than trying to do the paper piece version. The paper piece version with the corners, you know. I had, yes, Tiger, yes, yes. I had people complaining, said that it was hard to sew the Y seams. Yes, I have had people say that. You want to come here and say hi? Come here. I have had people say that. That's why they said it was easier to do it the paper piecing way, but I didn't think so. I liked cutting it out and doing it this way better. So I sort of cheated because I was supposed to do it the paper piecing way, but I didn't. It's tumbling blocks. This is not a technique I enjoyed. I don't know that I'll do that again. At least not often. Tiger says hi. He's feeling frisky today. There he is. Yeah, you want to say hi? Hey, look up here. Look up here. Look. Oh, he's so cute. Look at his cute self. He's like, leave me alone, woman. Here is my English paper pieced little flower. I have a pineapple, and I used a little woven piece of fabric in the middle. And that's all of those. I do have an extra little Dresden plate that will get made into something just because I was showing one of my friends how to make these Dresden plate little pieces. And so then I had to sew them up because what else am I going to do with them? They'll just lay around here. This may get turned into maybe a hot pad for Christmas present or mug rug or something. I actually hung up the other pineapple that I made and my applique piece in my hallway, so maybe I'll dress that Dresden plate up and hang it up in my hallway. This one needs love. You need love. You need your little head scratched. Where's your little head scratched? Yeah, you don't ever get any petties, do you? Demanding little booger. Alright, so in progress. I actually have a little knitting. I started a dishcloth last Thursday. And it's actually going to be bigger than a dishcloth, so I'm calling it a towel. I'm going to squish your head. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. And it's over there. Forgot to grab it. It's boring dishcloth cotton. You'll see it again. I probably won't work on it until after August. Because I'm going to be focusing on spinning through the rest of July. But I did finish a sock. Hey! This is a sock blank from Twist Fiber Studio. It was the tie-dye sock blank. Here is my menu for barbecues. If you ever come to Cookeville, go to barbecues. They've been open since 1985. It's some freaking awesome barbecue. That was their to-go menu. Where did my tag go? Oh, here it is. I know I have a tag in here. This is a Groovy Baby sock blank. Groovy Baby from Twist Fiber Studio. It's hanging around in my SoFlo bag, my Gilmore Girls SoFlo bag, because Gilmore Girls and tie-dye socks go together, right? I've just barely, and I mean just barely, cast on my second sock. But hey, I did some knitting. Can't beat that. It's been a while. That and the towel I started has been the only knitting I've done. For real. I did do some more sewing in progress. I have the 100 blocks in 100 days. There's a whole bunch of people on Instagram. You can look up at the the hashtag up, 100 blocks in 100 days. It's the Tula Pink City Sampler quilt, the blocks. And so today is day 7, I think. So here is number 1, number 2, number 3. How much do you love this otter? I adore this otter. Number 4. I might even love it more than this kitty. And that's really saying something because this kitty is freaking adorable. Number 5. And here's number 6. Now none of these have been trimmed down to be, you know, all nice and tidy yet. So I know my edges are wonky. They'll get fixed. So today is number 7. So the one that I will be doing later today is this one. So every day I do a little block. I also joined a swap. It's hosted on Instagram. It is called Christmas in July Log Cabin Swap, I think is the hashtag. It's hosted by Purple Poppy Quilts. You can find it that way if not. Although I guess at this point everybody's been assigned, or everybody wants to. I think the sign-ups are closed. I think. So what we do is we make 12 log cabin blocks that are 20.5 inches wide. I have to do one more all around. One more. I have to trim these down to be an even 16.5, and then sew one more. I have to do one more around. One more log cabin around. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I have 12 of these little suckers. They're all Christmas fabric. Here's some of my favorite. How adorable are these whales? I love them. I love the whales. And then let's see. This is my other favorite fabric. This is Lauren Birch, I think is right. And anyway, I love these trees. So they're all Christmassy. So what you do, or what I'm going to do, is each of these, once they're done, gets cut into fourths. And I keep 1/4 of each of my blocks and send the other 36, so that's 48. Then I send the other 36 off to Purple Poppy Quilts with a self-addressed return envelope or prepaid envelope. And then she will send me 36 blocks from other folks that are also sewing them. So I will have a scrappy log cabin Christmas quilt for Christmas. I couldn't resist. I've been hoarding Christmas fabric since I started buying fabric because I couldn't resist it. I mean, you know, it's Christmas fabric. And this was a great way to use some of it up and get a special quilt to put out for Christmas. So, there's 12 of these. They're all different, but they all use the same types of fabric. There's no sense in holding them all up. So there's that. And I think actually that might be all that I'm working on. It's a lot. I've been very productive, right? That warranted an episode, actually. I would like to thank the nice folks at KnitCrate. Anything else to share? Alright, nothing I can think of, and Tiger's getting rowdy, so we're going to call it a day. I will see you guys first week in August with all the Hats for Kiddo prize announcements. Get to knitting some hats. It doesn't matter when you knit them after all, as long as I get them by the deadline. I did talk to Allie, and October 31st is also her deadline, so that will be final. You can keep knitting hats until as long as you get them to me by October 31st. Every 2 hats you knit will get you an entry to win one of the fabulous prizes. There's not, the hats are for children 0 to 3 years old mainly, and their siblings. So we always get asked, should we knit, are there more boys, are there more girls, is a specific size better? We always end up with a good amount for boys and girls, so just knit what you have in your stash, knit what makes you happy. I wouldn't worry about whether it's a boy hat or a girl hat. They always all find homes. Size-wise, try to knit, if you really want to focus on a size, try to knit something that can grow with the baby, with the child. You know, something with ribbing, something with some give. Make it a little slouchy, because little heads are bigger than we think. You know, that way they can wear them longer. And also we do want to make sure we have hats for siblings. So if they're a little bit bigger, that's fine. There aren't any preemies that I'm aware of by the time Allie gets to them, so we don't need anything that small. So, you know, think 1 to 3. I will post, I have from in previous years in posts, there are size guides for hats for kids that age, and I will make a post to get that started and post that information, so, or give it a bump. You can just look at the previous ones and give it a bump so you can have charts and stuff to go by as far as sizing. That will probably be helpful, wouldn't it? Okie dokie, I am going to sew my little block and get my spin on. Actually, I need to go do my timesheet for work, so that'll get done while this uploads. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!